Official Wandering Weekends campground review for River Vista RV Resort near Dillard, Georgia. Hey guys, so we have another Imagine behind us. We don't know who they are, but they obviously have good taste because they're towing an Imagine with a Ford, which is obviously how we roll, literally. And we're headed up to the mountains this week. We've got a full week-long trip, and I think Brooke's gonna try to turn here in just a second and see if she can get it focused in. But if that's you, how's it going? Hope you're doing good, and make sure to subscribe. See if you can, we're about to turn right and see if you can get it.
Oh, there's a little peek of them.
Yeah, there
they are. Hey.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome back, friends. If it's your first time with us, welcome. We're so glad you're here. I'm going to explain a little bit how we do our campground reviews. We have 6 different categories. The categories are accessibility, scenery, atmosphere, cost, comforts, and kid-friendly. Keep in mind, there is no such thing as a perfect score on a campground. I just don't see how that would ever be possible. I think you'll see what I mean once we get going. But I hope you guys enjoy, and if it's your first time, if you enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe. Let's get started. We always lead off with accessibility, and for River Vista, this one was very easy. The biggest of rigs can definitely get into River Vista. Accessibility scores an easy 10. Next up is scenery, pros and cons here. The campground itself is in a gorgeous place. It's in a valley below Sky Valley, Georgia. But as far as the campsite's concerned, they're pretty close together, so really you just get a big eyeful of the next rig over. So for that, we scored scenery a 7. Our next category is atmosphere, and again, pros and cons at River Vista for atmosphere. Staff friendliness was just okay. They weren't rude, but they weren't overly friendly either. The size of the campsites really took away from this score. A lot of private campgrounds, if you'll notice, have very tight sites, and this one's no different. But it was very quiet, so even though it was crowded, even though it was tight, the campground was very quiet, and that's always appreciated. It scores a 5 on atmosphere. On to the cost category. This is going to hurt River Vista a little bit on the overall. It was $55 a night to stay at River Vista. We got just a basic site. They go up from there. And our cable TV did not work. We did have a sewer hookup, so that was good. But the cable didn't work, and we didn't have a fire ring. So for $55 a night, that scores a 3 for cost. Our 5th category is comforts we like to go and do when we're out camping. And comfort scores everything from like nearby dining, campground amenities, campsite amenities, and privacy, stuff like that. So comforts, River Vista does fairly well on comforts. There's a great deal to do in nearby Clayton. Franklin, North Carolina is not too far away. There's also tons of recreation as far as outdoor recreation is concerned. A lot of hiking. You can see some of those videos in our on our channel. And the campground amenities were pretty good. There was a pool, the indoor pool, and an outdoor pool. There was a dog park, which Tallulah certainly appreciated. So all in all, it did fairly well. Comfort scores an 8. Last but certainly not least, kid-friendly, absolutely our favorite category. The playground condition at River Vista was just so-so. You could tell that the playground had not been updated in quite some time. They've invested quite a good bit of resources in River Vista, but the playground seems to be last on the list. It wasn't very impressive. The recreation for kids is just the playground. That's it. They do have 2 pools. So if you're there during the summer, you have the outdoor pool. If you're there during the winter and you're expecting to go to the indoor pool, it is adults only. So that certainly hurts the kid-friendly score. I know that if you're going up there expecting to play with your kids in the indoor pool, you would certainly be bummed out. The demographic of campers, it wasn't very good. We were lucky enough to meet a full-time family from Minnesota, and we will link their Instagram down below. Freedom Bus, they were awesome, but otherwise we didn't see hardly any kids. The campground traffic was very busy. We were right at the entrance, so that did not help things. This score would be better if we were in the back of the campground for sure. And the campsite was good for the kids. It did have that little pond, so we had to make sure Beckett stayed away from that. I would rather it had not been there. I'm sure some people would enjoy it, but having little ones, we didn't enjoy it. There was also some bike restrictions. There were places you could ride, places you couldn't ride. I'm sure those are there for good reasons, but it's kind of hard to explain that to a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old. And lastly, there was no fire ring, so that hurt this score. We love to have campfires. That's one of our favorite things to do camping. Overall, it scored a 6. River Vista does earn 1 bonus point for the dog park. Tallulah certainly appreciated it. It's very small, but it is there, and we were glad we had it. When it's all said and done, River Vista scores a respectable 40. So I think this would probably be good for some folks, be a little bit better for some folks. If you're the motorhome crowd, I think it would score a little bit better for you guys. If you're a retired couple, I think they would score a little bit better. But we quite simply are state park folks. That's just what we prefer, so it didn't score as well for us. It's just an opinion thing, but hopefully it gives you an idea of what to expect if you ever get to visit River Vista. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe.